Guys have just confirmed that you are taught to man up and just go through it and deal with it. You know what I mean? When you're going through things like mental illness or depression, and I want, because I know you guys are not really comfortable with talking about the things that you go through in your life. You don't feel like you usually have a safe space to do so. But I really want to encourage anybody who is suffering from any type of depression, you know, or maybe times you don't feel like yourself. You may have this is a really important message. Can we just, if you are suffering from any type of mental illness, depression, you don't feel like yourself, you know, you have thoughts of suicide, and you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to, please find somebody. You may have a friend, a guy friend. I'm noticing now that men are, you know, coming together more and listening to each other because they feel like they don't have those outlets. They don't have anybody they can talk to get that stuff off their chest, you know? So I just want to encourage men. There may even be women in your life that you can go to, just, you know, to sit down and have a conversation with. But I'm encouraging you to try, you know, because I know what it feels like to be in that deep, dark place, not as a man, but just in general.
There comes a point in time where you can't ignore a number. This was January, and 75% of these are men. If you are a sister, if you are a mother, if you are a wife or a girlfriend, you guys, we have to start opening our eyes and understanding what men are going through. I don't know about you, but I am not cool with this. So check in, guys. You have got to ask for help because there are people that truly do care.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. You know, one of the main reasons why I start off every video like that is because I look at the people that watch me as a tribe. Fellas, this is one of the main reasons why I tell you guys you got to find your tribe. So that way you can have guys you can vent to and kind of bounce off of whenever you're going through some shit. Because our issues aren't the same as women's. And if there's one thing that we're learning is that women don't really have empathy for men like they want men to have empathy for the women. Fellas, if anybody that's watching me that's new, y'all know that this is part of my journey into this space. If you go all the way back to my very first video, which is funny because I did a live show with somebody recently who told me he looked at my very first video all the way up to now and, you know, was proud of my progress and how I got here. But before I became Red Pill, man, I was really depressed. I even contemplated ending it all a couple times. This is one of the reasons why when I came across this, I had to react to it and I had to speak on it, because I know there are brothers that are watching me that have gone through the same thing, brothers that I have spoken to behind closed doors, behind the scenes that watch me that have gone through the same thing. So when I tell y'all this hits home and is very important to me, it's just that. Because at the end of the day, this channel, even though I know more women are watching me because the channel is growing, at the end of the day, this is for men. Especially the everyday, average 9 to 5, bust your ass, blue collar type men. Those are the men that I really want to reach, especially the Gen Zs. Alright, now the next video I'm going to show you is from one of our favorite TikTokers, Demi De La Nuit. And she's going to be sharing a story that's kind of related to my journey and why I try to push going to the gym so much on you guys. Let's keep it moving.
Young men, get in the gym. Tall, short, and get in the gym. You're going to have more success with women, and that...
Excellent video. I want to share a little story to support what he just said. This story starts about late 2022. I go to 3 gyms. 2 commercial gyms, and also the gym inside my building. Anyone that's like a diehard gym rat generally has more than 1 membership because there's different equipment in different gyms, and a lot of times we have to move around. This takes place in the gym in my building. This gym is on the ground floor and the walls are glass. So anyone going to the elevator bank can look right into the gym. And this new dude moved in the building, and I had seen him a few times, and he was like super shy. You could see he was nice, but the confidence was not bumping. He was not oozing that essence. But when I'd be in there working out, I would see him oftentimes going to the elevator, and he would stop to look into the gym. And I could see this kind of longing that he wanted to get in there and start working out. It appeared to me that he has never worked out before. The next time I saw him, he came into the gym and started touching a few things. He started just like fooling around, picking up dumbbells, putting them down quickly, jumping on a few pieces of equipment, making one or two movements here or there, and then rushing out of the gym. Every time he came back, he was in there a little bit longer. Then one day he actually sat down and started doing a few reps. I gave him a nod like, good job, this is your new home away from home. From that time in late 2022, my schedule changed dramatically. So I started going to that particular gym very late at night since it was in my building. So I hadn't seen him in about a year because I'm back on schedule now. I'm going to the gym earlier. So this year, I went into the gym early, and there he was. He was working biceps, and he was checking his biceps in the mirror. Now, when I tell you that was not the same man, I mean, I knew it was the same man. He had the same face. His body had changed quite dramatically, but that's not what I want to focus on. We all know what gyms can do to a body, especially when you're consistent. What I want to talk about is the way his energy changed, his essence. If I didn't know better, I would swear that was a different person. The way he moved, his confidence, his energy overall, his essence, it was a different man. Everything he did, every step he took was of a man that knew himself, was of a man that was so carefree in his energy. There were no more concerns. People can see, especially women. A lot of times, women are looking at energy, how a man moves in his energy. And that had shifted in him. Everything about him. He smiled different. The look in his eye was different. He moved his face differently. He took steps very different. Everything. Even his hand movements. I could probably go on forever and ever about the things that shifted. He appeared now like a very, very confident man. So I had to go over and talk to him. I let him know that I remember when he moved in. And wow, what a great job he did. He told me that he's grinding 3-4 times a week, lifting hard. And it showed. And I commended him on his progress, you know, and we laughed and talked a bit. But God dang it. Like I said, that was a new person. A lot of times when you hear dudes telling other dudes to get into the gym, it's not just for the body.
Thank you.
It really is for that energy shift.
Yep.
Lifting heavy does something to a man. It does something to his energy, his essence. He's secreting something different, and people can see it. They may not know what they're looking at exactly. They may say something like, oh, because now he's working out and he looks better, so he feels better. That's partly true, but it's not all of it. The energy actually changes. That guy walks around the building now looking very different. If you had seen him today, you would never think he was the way he was a year ago. For all of humanity, males and females, When we see confident people, we're in awe. When I tell you this man has been replaced, it's like this is his doppelganger walking around. I don't know who he is. It seems like this is his brother. The brother that lived a very privileged life. So get into the gym, guys. It's not about looking better for women. It's not about having six-pack abs and having this body to die for. Because the gym offers so much more than that. It does something to the brain. I think even men begin to secrete differently. Their scent changes. Whatever transformation is happening in there, on the inside, it's so sexy. If you want a quick upgrade, get into the gym. It's one of the easiest, most cost-effective things you can do for yourself. Well, it's not easy. It takes a lot of work and dedication, but that can be done.
Now you understand why I push going to the gym on you guys so much. It's not just because I want you guys to be healthy and fit and be the best version of yourself physically, so that way you can be the most attractive person you can be possible to the opposite gender. It's all because it changes your mindset. Andrew Tate says this all the time. A strong body makes a strong mind. And I believe that wholeheartedly, because once I started working out and I started getting consistent and I started seeing those newbie gains, when I tell you I got addicted and I was like, I'm never giving this up. Like, working out is my new drug. It's my new high. Like, I can't even go too long without going to the gym. Like, today I train shoulders and arms. You know, I usually, because I go 4 times a week, I usually go Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And I usually meal prep on Sundays. But because I'm about to leave for Thailand, you know, I might sneak an extra session or 2 in throughout the week. But once again, man, this is why I push it so hard on you guys, because what it's done for me and how much it changed my mindset, how much it changed my life, and what it's done for me and what I've seen it do for other people in my circle, family. Because it seemed like once everybody saw that I was consistent, my best friend started working out. My best friend's cousin started working out. We was all working out together. I even went to the gym with my mom and my aunt a few times. They started going to the gym. So not only that, man, you'd be surprised how many people you influence just by being consistent and, you know, doing it for yourself, man. Like, I've been surprised to see the people that I've affected around me just by being consistent with going to the gym. So for you guys that's going through any of this, man, I've been there, man. Just reach out. Hell, you can reach out to me, man. I leave my email in the description all the time, man. Alright, 43,000, bruh, and 75% of those unaliveds are men. That's over 30,000, you guys. And we're not even through the month of January yet, and that's all ready to count, man. Y'all gotta speak up, man. Y'all gotta speak up, man, and reach out. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys supporting. And I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of motivation, man. Oh, and by the way, the person that I'm gonna show y'all, I would recommend y'all don't use this kind of form when you bench pressing, because you can really hurt or crack or break your sternum like this. And his ass was coming off of the bench, so I wouldn't really call these official lifts, but nonetheless, it's all about the journey, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Deuces.